Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. What are we doing today for Blind Fight Friday? This one was a recommendation I want to make. It was by C. Neal, 1990. He actually suggested this one. I've been trying to stay off of this one. I did kill the other bottle of Cooper's Craft because it was absolutely delicious.
Sad
it really
day in
was.
evaporation lane.
But this Cooper's Craft 100, we got for about $30.99, goes up head-to-head, mano-y-mano, against Woodford Reserve Double Oak. We got this one for $49. So we'll go to C. I was actually going to put this one up. I had it on my list to go up against Old Forester 100. I thought was going to be the ideal matchup, but two people. It wasn't only C. Neal. Somebody else actually mentioned this too. I forgot to write that one down, but thank you for them recommendations. But we're going to do the regular Blind Fight Friday rules. Mike poured them. I was out of the room. I poured his too. He was out of the room. Hopefully he doesn't hoodwink me today. I had to put that out there on that. I still want a rematch on that one. I really do. But we may or may not be drinking the same thing at the same time. So
I can tell you knows one.
So this is glass number one.
Like, right.
Fantastic. I am, honestly, I know you're not big on the Cooper. I haven't gone back to Cooper's Craft 100.
Back other than either one of these, because this was Steve's bottle originally.
Correct. No, what
now it's yours, but
right. Right. Well, what I'm saying is because we put it on a blind not that long ago, but it was Steve's bottle that we were using when we did it. So this one though, I killed the younger brother, and I don't think you're gonna unenjoy either one of them. They're actually very good. So glass number one for the pictures. Here it is.
Nose is a standout.
I'm going to have to smell the second one to find out what I think I'm drinking on the first one. See, I haven't done that yet because I'm following the rules and regulations of Blind Fight Friday.
It doesn't matter. Does it? Yeah, you're going to say, how am I cheating?
There's no cheating. It's someone's going to win, someone's going to lose. You got to do it any way you got to do. One is very good.
I already know where I'm leaning.
I was trying to think if I'm not 100% getting the note that I wanted to get out of this. Now this is.
Are they? So this
is going to be 90.4, and this is going to be 100. I don't even have to look at it because they're always 90.4.
I know you say that all the time. Why do I always say 94?
I think they're 90.4. I could be wrong, which I never am. So.
I'll put that away.
No,
for some reason I always have 94 in my head for that.
For whatever reason, they always go 90.4. So that's the only reason why I know
94,
that.
90,
no, right?
Or whatever, but it's 90.4, correct. You tell me this like every week. This nose is like
I'm really digging one. And I'm getting a fruit on it. So in my head, I'm steering towards Cooper's. It's just a nice proof, everything about it, but I want it. I could very well be that one. I got to see what this one brings me. That's my thing.
So for me right now, I'm leaning this is towards Woodford. My one.
Okay.
Is
you know the funny thing is I
pour
like it for him and I totally forget 2 minutes after I read it.
Nose is like
I have to write it down.
One.
Yeah.
I don't remember Cooper's jumping out crazy to start.
This is made by Brown Foreman. Because I'm going to reiterate this because someone doesn't pay attention when I say all these things. So it does bring me in the Old Forester land. So in your case, you should be getting nuts, where I always get like a banana aspect. I did get a fruit, but it wasn't a strong banana aspect. But I don't remember if I got straight banana off of Cooper's Craft or not. I just remember it being, I thought it would compete good against Old Forester 100 in my head.
I'm not getting either one of those notes.
So as a funny aspect on my glass number one, super fan of the channel had his 50th birthday, or I think it was his 50th birthday. Sorry if you're not that old, Steve. I think you are. But we went to a place and we bought a flight and one of them was Woodford Double Oak. And on his bottle, I did not remember it. But if you think one is Woodford Double Oak, when you go back to it, I'm getting a very buttery, like butter, like that was like, I was like, I've never got that on a whiskey ever in my life. It's like, when you melt butter on a steak or you just get that buttery aspect to it. I really get a buttery smell.
I haven't really done butter on a steak in a long time. That was Graham's special.
Funny, I brought that up the other day. I have
black
never
pan.
pan-fried a steak in my life. Never. Never. I know. So I was just telling this story.
You really have to try it.
I've never done it in my
Pan fry
life.
it, add the oil, add the butter, and then dump macaroni in there and scrape it all up. And
I
then
know.
put your
That
steak
was
in
her
it.
favorite.
It's pretty damn good.
I know. I've never pan-fried a steak in my life. He does a lot of cast iron skillet. Like
it would be
thing.
a cast iron, but
but he ends up doing like that.
You
Not
do it
so
on a
much
grill
a
if
skillet.
you didn't want
He's
it.
got like a grill he puts on his gas grills a lot of times if it's raining down there. But so in my head, sorry, we're hungry. Can you tell?
No, that
we just got sidetracked onto
it's almost. I haven't done that in. I think the last time I did it, I was working on a road and I was in a hotel.
I always say I'm gonna do it, and I just
and I have like, what are you cooking?
I got like 5 seasoned cast iron skillets down there that I just never cooked a steak in ever. Thank you for the suggestion, by the way, because these are both very good.
It is. It is.
They are both on a different end of a spectrum to me, though. So I think we both drank them at the same time, so we can nick and knack now. So they'll know what we're
really
drinking.
no nick and knack for me. I think one nose and flavor is way more intense than two. Myself.
Okay.
This nose, you got to pull. It's there. It's not a bad taste. It doesn't drink rough, but this nose is like all caramel, all everything.
See, I know where you're going with that, and I don't disagree. The only thing I like, I think Cooper's is my one, and Woodford is my two. The only thing I kind of like about the Coopers is it brings me that fruity aspect in the front. I gotta go one more time. It is a little bit higher proof, so it's bringing me a little more elbows to the game, which I like. Though. It just a little more. No, because I think it's actually a very inexpensive, refined drinker.
Nose is.
It is. It's a buttery, luscious steak. Honestly,
ain't no steak in there, but it's buttery.
Oh yeah, there's caramel on my steak, but there's like it actually tastes like meaty to me. That's what I mean by
I'm
steak.
going away to bottle is 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm talking meaty. Like not so much a steak. It tastes thick and rich and luscious.
Steak and there ain't no steak smell in here.
I am too right now. So
I'm about to go pan fry me one. Y'all come back now, yeah?
Good luck. I can't remember the last time I could afford steak, for crying out loud. I buy too much whiskey.
My wife might say that. I'm not sad, but I'm like this.
You know what? As much as I like my one, because it brings a fruit that hit me in a dangly. As much as I like it because it brings like a fruit aspect with a decent finish, this one just, even though it drinks softer, it drinks more refined, it drinks thicker, richer, and luscious. It really does. I'm gonna give it to 2.
I'm giving mine a 1. I
could be wrong on the bottles. I think I'm flip-flopped. I think I'm this way. So I think this is 2 and this is 1. And you think Woodford's your 1 and Cooper's is your 2.
Yes.
But 2 just, it tastes more refined. It's a little elevated and it coats a little bit better.
The nose is it's thick, way rich. Out there in.
I know what you're saying with the nose. Even though it's more concentrated, it does seem like it's more dense.
Yeah,
this has a fruity
in
though.
This one.
This one has a fruity to me. You don't get the fruity because it's more of a banana-y, but it gives me a fruity.
But whatever, I get it.
All right, well, let's see. Obviously, I was 100% wrong last time we did this, so we can see what happens. But on your note, you preferred glass 1 over glass 2, and you predicted the bottles were as they are, and they are correct. You had Woodford on your left, you had Cooper's on your right. So Woodford takes your round.
It did. I don't know. That if you're not even just drinking with your nose, this is like
It does coat. It coats
even-
nice. It
that-
does drink lower proof. It
And
drinks softer,
you
easier.
keep getting different notes in the nose as well.
I always say this about Woodford, though, because some people like it, some people frown on it because it is a stereotypical. It brings you to a good bourbon. Some people think it's not complex. I think it brings.
I think it's above that one.
So what did I pick?
You should have Cooper's on your left and
Okay.
Woodford on your
So
right.
so the clear winner today is Woodford Double Oak. It really does bring the no.
So I didn't.
I agree with you this
I don't
time.
have
No,
5 different things.
if you would have said opposite this time, I would have just quit because that's it. Because this was bringing me the fruity aspect that I thought. But the difference being too, this is a $30 bottle.
No, and that's
And this one is a $50 bottle.
It's all of that.
You're right.
50, 60
we got it for
sometimes.
49. So,
Yeah.
and I've seen it for
You
65 and up.
You got to fight.
No.
to
I
find
right.
that.
No, we had to search. There was one store that had that price.
Mhm.
So this is clearly way 2 times as much, 9 times out of 10. But we can't get this in Massachusetts.
No.
So
It's not a bad sale. I'm not saying it's a bad.
It is a
bad way to go. It's that. I think all around is.
I may have to. I may have
Although
to go.
it is almost double.
If
right?
I don't drink this before I do, I think
Before I
a better
do.
match would be Old Forester 100. I think them two would be neck and neck. I think it was more of a match to go on
see,
it. I will write that down, and if I do find
and
one,
honestly, I think Old Forester's nose is going to end up smoking that one.
I think it will.
And then
I think it will.
I think,
But that would be
that's
good
gonna
because they're
have
right around the same price.
True.
They're anywhere from $25 to $30 for Old Forester, depending where you are.
As we've done this,
Yep.
and I keep going back and looking, you look at Rabbit Hole and you look at all these others, and Old Forester, you can frown upon all you want. It brings a nose, it brings a flavor, it brings and any level from 86 up to 120.
I 100% agree with you. And it's funny because I say the same thing. And that's the
and
one
you're
thing.
not fighting for it.
Again, we are far.
It's not bland.
Yep.
You're not.
We're not
spending-
whiskey professionals, but
Oh, by no means.
but when you've drank as much whiskey as we have over the last year and a half, you do realize the little nuances and the little,
This is a huge
certain
difference.
things. There are still handfuls. I'll tell you what. I'll throw Early Times Bottle and Bond against 90% of the stuff we
I
drank.
know, but I always
But we can't get it.
correct.
You know what I mean? But
So-
Old Forester is something that is
A
mass
couple leaves,
produced
you know,
and all around. Where
The Gant
it
and
is,
the others aren't bad either. But
every time I go back to an Old Forester product, I'm like,
Mm.
damn, that's good because it just brings. Honestly,
the nose comes up first, and then it has a great flavor. And the
I'll come
same
full-
as this is pretty smooth.
I'll come full circle on Jack Daniels. I used to dump
No.
on Jack Daniels,
No,
and you
I'm
know what?
with
The
you.
more I drink it, it is damn good whiskey. That's all. And you know what?
Again, but we can't
There's a
get
reason why
12
there's a
here.
billion people that buy it, and we were the only ones that were like, Jack Daniels sucks. Well, we're not the only ones,
Well,
but because we had a bad experience. It
Well, we
didn't.
started
We
in
weren't,
high school,
and
and
we
it was
weren't
harsh.
getting the taste. We were just hammering it down.
Let's
but-
do a shot.
So
And
overall,
our shots, and just to be
Right.
clear, our shots
Right, we were-
back in high school were this much. So
we
it's
were
a lot.
never PC when it came to that. So overall, the overall winner today is actually Woodford Reserve Double Oak. It is very good for what it is.
I know you
not
said
that this is
you-
a slouch.
No, but you said I'd be shocked, and I was like,
I-
initially I says I can't imagine I wouldn't pick that one out.
because you know what? We put this up against a bunch of stuff up there, and this is gonna win. That's why this was their deal,
Mhm.
and to me, it was a clear winner today.
It was.
But you put this up against a lot of other stuff. This is gonna rule
No,
hands down for what it costs.
It's not
So-
bad. It's actually very good.
Yeah.
It just I think that's
No.
today was
Well, there you go. Blind Fight Friday. We got a winner finally. So here it is. We'll take that one for that. So thank you for your suggestion. If you have another suggestion of any two that we do have, leave a comment down below. I do write them down, and I will try to find them
or
if
we
someone
don't
should have
have
drank
it,
them.
We'll see. What
I
we
will
can
go
do.
back and get another one. But that being said, you're right. That one is
It's not even close.
that is ultimate. No, this is just.
It's not close.
If you've never
In the
tried
nose-
this
and
is a
again,
must buy.
We
Even
do
though
not,
it's
we
more
don't
expensive.
drink what you knows. That is like it's so refreshing.
It just keeps getting better in the glass,
does.
though. It really does. It really does. It just keeps. You know what I should have did? And leave a comment down below if you want to see that.
That
This
would be close
against
so-
1910. Old
Oh.
Forester 1910,
Well, I was going to say
because then they're in the same proof too. Stay tuned. Leave a comment you want to see that one because I think that would be a better one. So
it'd be tougher.
thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.
Because they're both double oak that way.
That's very good. That's delicious.
Oh, that no.
I actually need to get one myself.
Neither one.